There is no known new Ebola case in Nigeria, as reported by the foreign media. On the contrary, only yesterday, the Minister of Health, Professor W.H.O, declared Nigeria free of Ebola virus disease, and this is the first time such a declaration will be made since the Liberian-American Patrick Sawyer brought the virus into the country. And to back this declaration, the Lagos State government today hosted 5 survivors who are completely Ebola-free. On the controversy of resumption date for schools, the W.H.O State government announced October the 6th as when all schools should resume. For a clearer picture of the situation, our correspondent Mary Alala Yusuf has an update.
Beyond the fear of the Ebola virus disease, the issue of stigmatization persists. And this meeting between the members of the Lagos State government and survivors of the disease is to help with the problem.
We wondered why we did this. The essence basically is that we need to remove this issue of stigmatization of this disease. There's a lot of fear in the polity, a lot of ignorance. If we don't do it, all of us will be victims or captives of this situation.
Let me congratulate you, survivors. I felicitate with you and with all members of your family, your friends, and your colleagues. Incidentally, today is the last day, and hopefully by midnight today I will get confirmation that the last case of those that is under surveillance, those are those who have had contact or who are not ill, who are tracing. Today is the last day, and we hope to get confirmation tonight that the last case is also clear.
Here, these people who feel fortunate to be alive relate their experiences and express their gratitude to those who helped control the situation.
When everybody was running a helter-skelter, about the fact that I had direct contact, I did not have direct contact, I told myself, oh, I only opened the door.
I must say I should be the happiest person on earth today, because I didn't know, as at that time, I didn't know I was going to be alive till this time. It just started because I was the person that received Patrick Sawyer the day he was rushed to first consultant. That day, it was just like a joke.
Under surveillance for the Ebola virus disease in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, has dropped from approximately 526 to 264. The State Commissioner for Health makes this revelation at his usual press briefing to update the nation on the Ebola situation. He also announces that the presidency has approved the sum of 200 million naira to support the state's Ebola response team.
The Minister of Health informed me that the President has approved the release of 200 million naira to River State. If we close schools because of Ebola, and we have 264 persons under surveillance, do you think it's right that we should open schools immediately? But I have also given hope that by the 22nd, we will have a huge number of these persons will have been discarded. Discarded means that they would have come out, if possible, passed out of surveillance.
Welcome to Sports News. Double Commonwealth gold medalist Blessing Okagbare is among notable Nigerians shortlisted for national honors by President Goodluck Jonathan. The sprinter will be joined by the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup top scorer Azizat Oshoala and Flying Eagles coaching duo of Manu Garba and Nduka Ubade. Other sports persons listed for honors include former Nigerian international Emmanuel Amuneke, Falconets coach Pt.4, and members of the 2013 FIFA Under-17 World Cup winning Golden Eaglets. All gold medals at the 2014 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow, Scotland will also be honored. The ceremony will take place on Monday, September the 29th in Abuja. Meanwhile, the Super Eagles' poor start to the 2015 African Cup of Nations qualifiers has taken its toll on the profile in the latest rankings released by FIFA. The African champions, who earlier this month lost to Congo and drew against South Africa, slipped to 37th in the world. Algeria moved up 4 places to retain the #1 spot in the continent and 20th in the world. They are closely followed by the Elephants of Côte d'Ivoire. And on the world stage, 2014 FIFA World Cup winners Germany are still #1 in the world despite losing to second-place Argentina in a friendly rematch of their final this month. Colombia climb 1 place to #3 and trade places with the Netherlands, who lost both their matches this month. Belgium stay at #5 and Brazil climb to #6. Uruguay are #7, followed by former world champions Spain. In club football, Fulham have sacked coach Felix Magath following their poor start to the season and appointed Kit Simmons as caretaker manager. The Whites, who were relegated from the Premier League last season, are bottom of the championship after 7 games of the new campaign. Club chairman Shahid Khan said this is an unfortunate but necessary change. That's it on Sports News. It's back to Ijoma with the rest of the news at 10.
On the foreign scene now, IS militants in Iraq have released a video showing a British man being held by them. The video does not feature a beheading, but shows a third British man wearing orange clothing who says he's a prisoner. Now, in the video, the hostage says other European governments have negotiated for the release of their hostages, but says the US and UK have done things differently. From comments on the tape, it's clear it was made this year, but not precisely when. And the main news again. Anxious relatives have besieged the OR Tambo International Airport in South Africa, hoping for safe return of their loved ones from Nigeria following the synagogue building collapse. So far, there is no word from the church on the casualty figure from the collapsed building. Well, that's the news at 10 tonight. Thanks a lot for staying with us. Focus on Africa is up next. I'm Ijoma Hunyato. You have a good night.